no aya dum komo eche unua neko comment section neko ja wo comment e ho me din de Usel3ss osen be ma eja camera chi na kodwo amankwa afọ nso after ne enkomo bebre egu apaso ni nyina ne say the new patriotic party ekwoye demonstration or say Ghana's democracy under the attack na wo hwe edom a omugi twi ekọ breman kota omochi na e free say nkomo wieye no anka discussions that ebe koso no ebe ye omo demonstration no enema people demonstrate na come here say petition na omo kwa present na you say the Jubilee House and as the Flagstaff House eyi nana ya janto say omra me receive petition no o say Afenyo Markins ebe kan say oye nobody na eno na de a generate heat e won tentan fidie so Mustafa Bande ababeki kansem bi e dia afa Afenyo Markins ho a sebi enya asema ayefa di gro saa so na Omanhene so of Asempa and Adum TV so ababo ntena be kan nsem bi ro say Afenyo Markins na wonim de ekoso Afenyo Markins trim wey ana afro break one opa ewie nwumre ye de ba be so mo ne kam ho na mkoma kojo amankwa afọzi akwa kojo amankwa
Usel3ss
na mpomoko
empom de eboko ase kom na de me ndidi this morning say me fa ba bi na me kwa akoye 1-2 me say nka say
kobompaye
dabi na me break ni ye kuku nti me say nka baba ye nti Austin frame no na me say okay say na te de ne me fa so na say ma fa ha preko nya say
duty call master say make I bring you
ye the first akika na hono de na Zembeti Froyeza and I ye the first I can't honor the wine, Matian Frua, be a cacrana, a jaboso.
But Obuasi headmaster in the case, I case you. At Zeno, I said no cribby ya Bamuti course or I course of social media and that a dance here, but other headmaster I didn't want you to be.
Oh, so what Dibia and Yam one said near teacher for an inquiry, I normalize it. I'm there. Ya nhwe ye kra na ye de be ye subject ana be ye course a ye be hye da akire no school ti se ehwehwemu ba na ye ka se teacher one nkwada ni bia headmaster ne nkwada ni bia ye a hye da nyame nwanwa bebre depending on ebia the previous records the way microphone mi no so say ebia anya honkwa na wa headmaster and anya honkwa to become a headmaster no sha ase akira ade free baby answer on start preko pa say abodi so a headmaster
so be enter house master
be academy be work classroom free na corner afi no be a promotion na ba wa be a house master senior house master na di musa na wo
academy
no be headmaster nti eden ha wo track record nkrofo nim ni suban ne ma wa ye eni ba we no in particular na nkasa de be a emma no mo school mo ne betimadi ho adanse ena sa ba out so a ebe gina akeka because assemble say abon say guest ni bi wo ha obi kro ho bia na wo say ne pe wa mpene eno obi wo ultimate turn from say ne ya meme ultimate obi ko da na kwam
honestly no atura from
eno say wa anye careful assemble timi aba
and omo so asabi indeed odi ye no o metima babo nte ka
omo ato omo fun me na if you can say evidence ba say wa to afoma so obi be ka say wadi a untimi nyi achinyi because say onye wadwen se nka obedi anka wonko so obi mu ma ne ntom fom ti headmaster no enura me kai say the MC or ma me first level so now o kan bi say for now an investigation no police for na asomu a omo ye investigation so ma yeni omanim yentwan na omfa investigation mra bontin weni hu what actually caused I ma headmaster no kwai but the so we the immediate cost ama de no abasisi ana ye de na okwa akoye no wo ba bi a site na omko ho no se no okusi akwada that was what information that mpanimfo ka say the almost suspect no say yes no okwa akuti obi ho na no say it is also different from say ni suban or the school mo the ni suban or the school mo no tends to be the remote course according to police for nsem na no mo ka say na headmaster na da suban bi edi o school man na wo ho dada nti we no ko ebesi ye no ene so mo tede fa so say wo to no kwam say wudi guess it is ya be chiwo say usi akwada de ane na say ese ye de found here no ka hu bi na ma
MC no so no makwa akohu o say akohu iPad ewo headmaster na dem ho o say we exhibit me nam say exhibit
pad no pad ye use ana say pad ye use
ye
okay
no say exhibit
we dey so ma me kai ma say bi pa me bia na me kira de so headmaster no so cry no a senior house master or so on so dey omo koto night wear
na be say na yire we kwa mo say
da binya no we no na ma de chi ya wini ade na kokotum because ya ba no ono had me say girl no wata atade ama na oba obe change ne ho ho anti ba ko ya atade oba obetumi ahye no wato night wear so ka ho ti de ma ya chi no say ase we na girl na ahye night wear pie freedom abegina gate ano ena mani ni bi twam na so hu ya no kobo ne maame ama ne ya ye de ba chi no ti anya nwanwa say
na headmaster no say bi no ne yire ma ho ti ne yire o ma ha obu ni sada
oh na say o yire ba ho na say o yire bu ni nsa I am not sure say o yire o na obeto pad ne de agu o say de bia o yire ba ho na oba na wabu ni nsa na oba be yusu ejina ti mu
po oba ne to ye na o yusu ye na bia no mess stop we no jang ne kunu dem e de oba saba tu ndim ko hu pa no ka
ejina headmaster no suban ya wo mti na man krofo be jina ne no so dia exhibit say e bia de we ye da ho no say ne nka oba me dem na bia me night wear and I say bia me obese wo me dem recently kwa madam fu bi say na ne cab na bisi gum eti o chine na obisa na ebegina nipa ne suba so na be mo say yes ampa bisi ye won cab no dey na ode ye hwan dia and a pad na da ne cab no hwan na ode it is a prove say headmaster no enkwada no bi wa dance o betime die fe edi afa headmaster say headmaster say o mo pe dia e be say pad na won dem dey na ode ye and then Crawford also believe in the spirituality aspect of the case no so say it could also be so say be a pad no so the idea in spiritual way Tidi nyina na ya de ayese ya to yebo ase na etimi ye investigation domosiko go headmaster so won say ne nsem bi ne nanenam say ne suba bi a wada na di wo schools bi o free mu ansa na oba ba bi a wo say as a spiritually no you strong akra and obi aso e begina di se sunsum o ya de no ya mo de sa pad ne ne ma de ya adwuma papa sunsum sem bia even won mo mu hwe wie mu no se ne ma ma ben ne ma nyina ya na yeah, advice man says ubunsa pardon no take good care of it because you should the idea part to me wom ti sane men nyina be mana prove say empire master na bia odam no onam school mu hokwa
okay after yanko the main topic in so MP before demonstration no achi no what tie and sama koto mam say Mustafa Gbande akan say me person ko tie Mustafa Gbande ensam na emra
na yo mu fi say aka ta ya mu obi be ye wo mu ye obi be hwem nti men wo mu ayenim
nti bon mon kenkan
konfo a MPP awe aka aso say sa konfo ne nja no obi akọwie ska na police force no a wo se ye nya nipa no obi ko wi abanja MPP for demonstration
eti petition na
people a ye de wo mu ko court a wo mu ko jail no MPP for demonstration etia obi mo mpayi fu a wo mu wi ska me afre wo mu say bra na be yi wa no a wo se selective justice obi akodi bone no akojela wo se selective justice ada na mo aban mu a na mo mpayi fo no mo fesika na NDC fo aka ho bi sabe NDC ni bi ko fa aban sika mo ba mo ni nipa ni but obi bia ho MPP nso asabio no ho atosi bia one emra no ebeka
okay enti petition de maje enso bo nhwem monkan sanity
ani aba ma nje me hokra na o man problems adana do akrete awakwa bi ni
na ade enso awo kan de it take how many days na ade akan Mustafa
me say ye wo o man a ye chichire ye ma obonsam bi ngeje yen ye ma obi a ntwe ye na ase o man panyin wo butaye bi a opeso ye magana fo Fine hospital said ye be yan krofo a mo ye sickle cell o manya yaresa yan kokora na emro wa manya yaresa akwan a accident bebebe ye said ye be ya school secondary school free education a o mo de ba ya o mu jakọ ye be ye mu amana ye yie sa eno na da yet nanya sa yi bia o mo okay MPP for pa mo ko shepo demonstration o mo nya ne bebere o metimi aye edu baby kra aduane kro ha de be ma ma hu say President Mahama ye patan after the hantai ni ne obehwe obi aso amana ye but o ha adwen e be US nchen wo ha adwen ubu mra so a wo ne mra ne bedi demonstration asamu a ye chechere no court ye mfa demonstration sane wo munim sa tanya nta ketuwa we so munim.
That is Mustafa Gbande, the Deputy General Secretary of the ruling National Democratic Congress. And our sounds here, Juma, or Omanhene. At the Yamanka, who didn't some kind of petition here on Measure Ball.
Petition de me no ya na mostly na me hu petition ye demonstration de kona emfaso bi e so say be send petition directly say de come man page because before a petition ankasa be kokora mu nsem no nso mu di kan kra because NPP demonstration mu ye de o mu person mu ye bia no makama Ghana for ate so ya na petition ye ade bi just to make it official say asem na ye kan ye no ye pese ye de maw na ye official say ampa ye kan de kire o ote say mampanyini can decide to say okay asema mo kan any nyina you said it on social media on radio mante but say mante ni nyina na ye mo bo no tofa na afi no mo de akọ but o de petition so okọ a nsem na wo mu so matter as to so mampanyini be nya adaje say o tena ho say me ba I am sure say this petition no say dem kan no me nya sure say mampanyini be share that fat table atena say so the book na to nanim say wa biem say me kan I'm not sure.
Petitioner led by the minority leader Chairman Sabu so attach am nyina dim na o ma draft petition ni kama a catalog problems no o man peninhwem
say na because the problems e wom any the o mo kan nyina no it is outside there you and I are yan petition say we know near the new patriotic party here demonstration o mo kan and the man penin is also on social media. The receiver no crack cancer as I'm saying is always on social media. It's heading our 10 year cause so to say man penny be sign let me quote it this way so be wasting the time say me to say me kwako kind the woman dey me sure e bia the staffers ni bi ana secretary for ni bi ne be nya da age say bi otwat ne leisure time no say bia men kind na men hwa the clock kind but me there I don't believe the reason why I don't believe it is say
and as you don't believe in their demonstration.
Not necessarily the demonstration. I am talking about yes. Near man now, or can want some the can at the chair Ghana for one. Say if NPP is telling Ghana for say democracy no is under attack, and aspect of it they say judiciary and they say some you see the reason why I say Omanhene will not waste his time to read the petition. They say what you did when you were in government, it is the same way he's also doing. It's better than nipa na nya da just say me kwako kan. And whatever Omanhene ye bia no, onimdi oye. Say Omanhene so change chief justice. Now all the petition cause Omanhene say sanwadwene ne say for chief justice ba kono bra. I'm sure the president will not waste his time to go and read it.
Also some ba the Omanhene pam no mo de
yes, it will
talk odun prepare.
It will say ade na all the kan no kra na kire say Omanhene nya da je nkoko kan say o de kon wasa de atua to say wo su nya opportunity na ba nipa ye pam no de ne beba eti say o now no person Omanhene tie de also kan di Omanhene so ba de ono so ye ti won tie wasam na wo kan kwanfa so bi ani so sa statement say it was unfortunate to have come from Afenyo Markins say NPP ba mu bi mu a wo mo so de chief justice na okọ no beba sa wo kan sa it means you are telling Ghanaians say ye chief justice ni free ho no emfamra kwan so enim bibiam fine say Ghana judiciary no cry na say be evidence say nipa ni trust ni gidi uma the man went further ECOWAS what also happened at ECOWAS so no was it also influenced by the president of the day or Ghana if that is the case they are then entirely West African no ya temu nsem na say good ni na no okay say wo ha what me aka wasem wo mem anye yi what to be the West Africa comprises 16 West African countries 16 West African countries that's anye yi na say just me call the Hague and say na wetumi anya dia then your mampanyini ya mampani for Africa hanya ya mpam obia na ya ma abrofo no medi aso biem we should introduce the colonization back because ya nyi ehunni and say obi de na asem be kokoto be gia tuma na onfa ntum de me ma kan say e normal obi e ne ho de asem kokota
ne butia na
ogitum dabi kire me asem ba akopa e de akokota lawyer odi ani onu anim say case wawe onu anim say case no kwa wa nkoka hwe yet obeka cho say asem ne yasisi me asem ne yamni ni ye ayatena krom ha me yedi asem ama ndia pia kubi adwane firi asem no ho owie sa betena TV so asa aka say yenhwe ye judiciary ni ye now what evidence bia why did you run away from the case present it to the court it ya no dey normal me no me hu say Afenyo Markins asem o kan ya say o mo the chief justice baba you see our statement no pass ye no kra no se ne e bia floating voter ene or support to the John Dramani Mahama not as o change chief justice but they be na mamu a obu now no the way I see socializing home with the people now for obi o ha o tibi hwesa ade no kwa kekede to aba so Omanhene is down to the earth Omanhene now no I said the ni nim no first no and yes an human relationship because I've my tie MPP ni bia or a strong NPP member or can so Mampenny John Dramani Mahama, Namamu na mempe, but the personal relationship there, I love him. Mama said that Ben the penny and the so we have floating voters, so Mujina Saniman so Motoaba. So Tissa Wakan we are, or the Abia Mampenny and Hodo, Sananko Betuaba, versus Sanagina to answer Sanagini because when you oh, Baba, ya dear. The Ubi or Penasema and open sources and engine. Diva Afenyo Markins asked them.
Mustafa Bande say Afenyo Markins would do on Mamunum. A hard magazine woman tells you the Dimusa say or contract and also what they are. I saw my minority leader. Say Parliament staff say would do. Didn't get send go or go further. No Timmy Chira the crop potting our castle did because I can't chairman Nessa Afenyo Markins did Dimua. Me who said the Messiah said they are dear potting or yeah. Is it on we deals be or Parliament or Mosotoma? Maybe Hong Kong imagine bet to me akose before na no crown so no imagine shedan ko bibiri ma me twebire can say gone were the days and here hang parliament 137 that one there so oka chair me said the leadership of parliament did mu I will agree with you but then no mu did mu say because country broke country no broke oh here so what I say because in the parliament now was here NDC doesn't need NPP. So person yellow be anti minima didie no be I don't know but maybe a document be I say minority leader be also or sign it to fulfill maybe some requirement be maybe you may not need his numbers but maybe there will be document or say minority leader as a minority or sign to fill a requirement
maybe be an kasa or be kasa na be argument or be no parliament no maybe betumi akan wano atum in some way and I say kwan bi so e be no betumi aboa because yes documents are na mostly here ebia here say yenya from the minority side and san ebia atimia ya adwuma no eye niema ya na here pa e na ne aban niema bi here bia before parliament e ba be call reset na anu ya there were I think 12 or I've forgotten the number bills are omutimi gina so pass here ebi wo kro mo pass under certificate of agency na hu kra no here say bia ye gidigidi but they did it most of the bills are more passing recently and sana or more breaking says here minority work out they don't need you but beer now on the committee level no they need your input would be can be a member and that place in there be a media to me say Afenyo Markins betimi anya akwanya say de Mustafa Bande ka say odidi say yes ade o America be na concession bi o be ye twade ama so ayehunu ebi so ana or tax
exemptions
yes onya so and so make kama yen hu na nke you see say ya na me who politicians or can sem say ya no on share dem mie mu o mo discussion no e no mo amamu no e ba sa na yetimi hu ne attack ni pan say esa o ye ofanfu because who did you abandon be them or parliament because say ade na dankrofo timo say politicians no when they meet in parliament they won see agiu kiki no o mo ba bontina de ne ntesa e ba sa na so ma create some tension be a system me o ni say asam na o kan ni na obo wi anu afa akire no matuma it is ampa say the deputy chief of operations or presidency our deputy secretary Edema NDC say Honorable Afenyo Markins eda so di wo NDC amamu mu sesia omayenhu deals kro mu ne ye omayenhu deal kro ne yempa omo ntoma ne hu say yes oma amaso omo ba beboa Ghana ne mo mba so mba ba say Ghana sabila sisi media me on the so be kire mu no me nheda hu ade potin opeso o ka say odidim sesen
also my Omanhene video ne kakra Omanhene so abekan sembi e de afa Afenyo Markins ene ne conduct bi ne niam bi wajian so kwapo ama say wakasa ama na track am bi aso NPP so yenguti Omanhene bra.
I'm extremely disappointed in the New Patriotic Party. They don't even know. So as we speak now, non-party is not attractive to most Ghanaians. They don't even know. They don't know, and I'm disappointed in the minority leader. Honestly, now you are calling for equity. You NPP, you are calling for equity. You are not coming with clean hands. Why should we even think of voting for NPP again? When and your man will shout to say my ban win, you know, fresh page resetting, no. Who cross and you may be our bayeno, and into the sebi. You now have a certain moral grounds to stand on, and then say, once you want to reset, please let us all join and reset and move to the next level. Say, I'm not careful, a man yourself, I who knew for sure. If you do me, I'll do you. It will always be an albatross around our neck. Till Obi koye yechire. Yeche na koye no. Ukuta krata bia emunsem ehia oche bibia. Aposifo abon ho ban wakodu bia odisaokrata ne kodu. Mampai Otufo Otikoko so me be mu ase me said we mfato ho. Se Otufo tu hene eba wa yie udwumadie bi a wudi a ehon na abayi na se. Won na abayi na se.
Otufo na.
It is a mampai ewo abankesiem. Na so otu nsafre obis oba mampai se bia brinti ni adaje ntimi nya bi ma na wadaro ma mesrew obi ya adwuma ma so ya ha. Se mampai chusu even ne driver sebe otwini shen and the car so media. So how much on free? Do you want to tell the president who is supposed to come and receive your petition on his behalf? So how much on is it about the content or is it about any power budget? In fact, it was even one unique opportunity for the NPP to admit that the reason why we are being here, and it's good that Nana Yajantwa, you are here. During our time, we meted out a certain treatment to you. It was not the best. It didn't conform to the rules and regulations of the land. So we thank the president for even bringing you to us because you are in a better position to tell the president that enough of all these bickerings and back and forth. So we urge you to tell the president that we admit that we committed. But in your case of resetting, it is you who can be a conduit to propagate the ills of what this current administration is doing because you are a testimony. But in all, we apologize to you. Are you a victim of Sanoma Wanda? No. Are you a victim? And they should have shame because they are thinking is that when you go and bring out an old video, this is how we have lived our life all these years. No, be Mr. So I'm about to know when you say, I had the Yamian in Ukraine. A buo a was a table way home. Anyone can say, don't allow them again. Don't allow them again. What it tells me is that the NPP and the NDC, now the NPP in opposition, they've not learned their lessons. They've not. They are still in shock. They don't believe that they've lost the election by 57 to 41. They are in shock. If not, certain levels of arrogance and ego, they wouldn't display it. Impunity. If they keep doing that, it will be difficult for us to tell the NDC at their face that you, Mobasa will be reset. And tomorrow, the kind of reset I'm going to but who bond up? Now who know the catcher and say, Onipa no Jina when you know because what of a Bank of Ghana gave for you be a banner and then Omujana security man. But now say bank governor Suma will be so Mijana and Mumbai. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Say they could have used any opportunity. Who are you? To open a fresh page and say that's the point. Mumu opposition moye demonstration no. That's the point. Head of security of the Bank of Ghana by Mubu Nenimtia. That's the point. That's the point. Just to set. But how are we learning? That's what I'm saying, that we are not learning. They demonstrated a certain level of our masobia. Who did they think they are? Who do they think they are? I mean the MPP. You are a party in opposition seeking Ghana's mandate to come back to power again. If you demonstrate
my business when a qualifies or Babaji demonstrated be petition and was say who is a Nana Jantua and a Jantua and was say MPP they are still in shock and so one engine to me say Oma Quatana opposition was say MPP for Oma very arrogant and MPP should have shame. These are words from Omanhene.
I think why necessary petition there obi ayasoma. Okay. In short no that is how
obi so bit mass no
ayasoma no.
No obi answer so obi and
I don't so yasem foforo. But I also believe say obi be soma ni bia obi esese yasoma no. Okay. And yasoma no. Okay. Because the a course no I think say wiki nyina ye di ho nkoma aka ho asem a the esi wo ho no nya de se na ese nkesi. Okay. And Honorable Afenyo Markins, at the point, now our point, but quite of us so can and seven of a man or more demonstration of we in Nano, BBA say, okay. Because you say message, no messenger, so I say you the same. Yeah. It is a ne, nana, oh, corner anymore. Oh, do got to a costume, because you'll be an ado got to a because yes, all day we got to a cuisine, nana, Nimu do so because or him now call anymore, Nanimu yam. Yeah. Sape pepe, and I said ne. Na naso suma obi akọ ohene foforo ho a on suma hen kwa se onko ohene no honko goye because your friends say ensin omuguru tipen. But in the case of demonstrators na yin e course no I think say Honorable Afenyo Markins or kwan bi so in kwan a person or fast or express no because once the donation any man or yen and on a man Omanhene gina so timi ka say NPP for arrogant no because he spoke arrogantly because but how come say nana ya jantoa ba bejo petition why must you condemn say on sem fata so ba bejo petition
nobody
because so what can say let's take personalities na obia brabo awabo there are some of you had not been politics ebi anko obi anymore but there are also others in their private and then public life no obi said na ya jantoa when we got to know her not in politics when she was the secretary the PURC that time I'm tini di ankasa no na ye adwuma and our mentions who are here adwuma other places she became a secretary to CPP e wo ye my Ghana mu so you see it's a public public and then private no why be eti say the position e dey amano na you don't respect her na say how she relate with you on radio ninti and more respect maybe for instance only said na ya janto qualifies to be a minister
okay.
She qualifies even more than that to be a minister because there are so many people I appoint you ministers Nana ya jantoa public or private life education and others no or was sort of but because she was not appointed as a minister now you are appointed as presidential staff and senior you don't respect because oba and Koba say as minister for health we are sure saying ka be kasa asem with that there's no way ka Afenyo Markins be kasa asem na kire no it Afenyo Markins I think say he must apologize to the woman say ebia kwan na person of faso kana sem no he heard one can ye na nye say na so can because in the presence of ebia the gathering no said o sika na sem ma woman feel offended e ba sa obehwe no soro no ahwe no form no say the men na men sem fata na say me office na me occupy no mum no e na nye office papa enti na ma sa de no buy and I don't blame anybody I blame these two political parties you see the office of an assessor office na your friend no chief presidential staffers no it is because of over the years and Crawford ya appoint to omo call and until na ma no bo Afenyo Markins and respect somebody coming from that office
okay
when say presidential staffers no there are full soldiers omo ka ho na then na list abakrum ha de bia no na other time so list abakrum na nya Crawford bi no omo frɛ radio so omo testers ni ade nyina na their names were included in the chief of staff list so buy say ya boni pa be 900 and something or say there be 700 near some nkrofo eba mu no ya nkrofo na we know say omo kasa omo frɛ o media no mu omo teste contribute to radio conversation air course no but they had opportunity to be included e was our list no mu it is okofa sabe langa for do mu wura sa list no mu o kira bi no you will never respect but you know and you say because you say obi a presidential staffer hey why must you I didn't know say all this office need agro so be a presidential staffer na sabe you kura mu di kura no ne ngrofo mu di na ji kura no you recognize omo say di kuro ne ngrofo no omo nam you recognize omo how much more the first gentleman of the land na juma yefo and answer the staffers or no omo ye juma you say you don't respect him because you are presidential staffer now there okwa afeni ne categorize say we work under this office and according to information na ya janto work directly under the chief of office chief of staff office. If you don't respect such a person how then do you respect the chief of staff and then how do you then respect the president because three president and a chief of staff and a chief of staff so they work together because of say mono ba na makofa full soldiers bi mo ba na makofa yifuo bi say we na ye adwuma see now this let me blame NDC on this one say what we say see omo ba ye no omo say regional organizer bia presidential staffer regional organizer bia or what NDC mu say see bia presidential staffer etine Ashanti regional organizer is a presidential staffer
Isham
yes Bono regional organizer or your president obia your presidential staffer but why must you choose Sankrofo and say
obia expertise or knowledge
anything
about handling issues at the presidency and say
nobody is saying say a regional organizer cannot be a presidential staffer but you cannot say obia
but the presidential staff are supposed to be working at the presidency
yes at the presidency
now obia all your part into tier obia western north obia northeast upper east into obia there aba nkana be adwuma na say oya part
issue is say now no they've made it in a way say it doesn't necessarily mean as a Jubilee House or name no. You can be in this region representing the president. So you are the presidential worker. What regime are representing president. So you see how
24-hour economy.
Yes, you see how it's your banner, and yen the way NDC MPP. Some people by dubious means ebenya a position ekura e regime and you say system be candidate ni we anyway it won't so force we nipa on sem fata no aba ba organizer na nipa no be organizer we are ade china party ba power so a presidential staffer e be na the respected media man. So if you person that position you know you respect say we your position your papa work directly our presidency there obi e be appointing so oko obi should be somebody yourself fata, but for Nana Ajantua I respect her, she qualifies. But because of others, be no more do maba frafra or munyentino, a bema honorable Afenyo Markins, intimate respected that office. And Afenyo Markins, a casim be an amene yagin say they were expecting ni petit to be or beba and answer, and or boss say, honorable Chairman Sabunsuni, we
they are all opposition leaders.
Oh, Munani, Titu for they were expecting say either the president or the vice president. If Afenyo Markins say, Nana Ajantua emphasize over how dare or no Afenyo Markins say any or no momuno president will receive petition one in some because Tio say oh yeah a member of parliament or say presidential staffer emphasize over babaji any one know how you were also expecting president to say President Mumba Meje and they say koyiko no so on your koyiko then yes say kamode you know suma nanado
yeah
I said come suma nanado
come petition suma nanado
the way I was it all question. Tio, we are talking about comparison. Say, Nanaya Jantua and Sam Fata say, Onumumba Baji petition. Then it means say Fako Yukodia. It is Nanado Danko Kufwad who has been a president, now a former president. So if the petitioners were expecting, say the president himself, Nabiba Baji petition, says they say Sani a person con angle, the any demonstration we should send either a former president to also bring it to the president so that the president will also receive it.
Today MP before Omofa Nanado ndu omani no president President Mahama. At
the point, you know, Sena Omususu say because according to Afenyo Markins said, Nanka they were expecting the president and answer the vice president to come and receive the petition
from Omomono.
From it was the MPs, former MPs, former ministers, and a cabo mom the petition echo. So see a koiko say so say we mum or budget dia. So it's either say so the former ministers na petition then former ministers should have also come and then receive the petition. You don't expect the president to come for the petition, but if you were expecting president then you should have also send your former president to bring the petition. Yes, say almost person can say march there. That is how it's supposed to be. What you say? So okay, you say
if you come na retina ka me duru aje former unia president.
You say yeah the idea kwa former president. Any a call no. Yeah yasuma ebia a minister. And I say bia yasuma MP say MP nemfanko. Ebasa no so ntirebuo. Then it is a former president who is supposed to also deliver a message to a former president. It ye kako equal. So now when we said your yeah and they say omukodu ye no mu hu say na ya ajanto na de ade na eba no. Omu hu say on match omo. Therefore omo the petition is share
omo deputy
women ese onon fanko. And the impression you're creating is I don't know my agent to an bufu more no. It means that is the impression you're creating. So if you are to go by that scenario there, then they should have given the petition to a former president because Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo has been a president. He's a former president. Then John Dramani Mahama has also been a former president. He's a president. Then you president talk. You say as say tipe. Etinanka no ene betumi dia kwam na yi. So we shouldn't entertain sa enema na ekoso no because Saudi ade suma obi so mfa nkomo obi a. Sa mimi yi obi say omra even though and some fata say mekwa ko yi akoda ketekete say onu mumra meje. Eno de ba sa mesuma bu manimitia.
But Nana Ajanto say for Afenyo Markins to say where nobody can say omu MP for mumma. Is it for the nobody now kind? May also the Nana Ajanto anya adwene and say not unknown personality ni ebi or say onyo obia but ebi at the office that she occupies no and office say omo no atitiri force ha mo bae no they were not expecting say a common
that me you should a common staffer and a babaje the petition no but on no personality I am sure I don't think Afenyo Markins will use the personality no be say because one say the positions na to nchen ye Afenyo Markins free mrahye bedwa fie ni ye ya ajanto aso free presidency wa I am not sure say Afenyo Markins betimi aka say ebia owosoro ewo o my Ghana mu ha e chen no na ya ajanto wo so say ono so wosoro so obi abo ne bra in obi awe a so otimi bo ne bra Afenyo Markins is a lawyer ya ajanto also ewo ono so no ne bra ne school awakọ ene de ono so aye so individuals ne de I am not sure and I don't think Afenyo Markins can even say that.
Also some Afenyo Markins or parliament.
And then I'm going to say okwa sa argument we no be kwakoye and then Afenyo Markins will also argue from the point I make say he will also be saying say not a personality but I was referring to the office and say sa office na e ba beji petition no we were not expecting somebody from that office and so but unu say nti am catch us say nanka da na ya ajantoa eye running mate and our vice president and now say enka oye memfa ne say ebia deputy chief of staff and obabeja na say oye chief of staff no obeje ya still nka Afenyo Markins will be happy
but kujaba nkwe in a match I say in say on your position and this no position no omo yeso omo ko ibi Bank of Ghana I mean say small head of security man beje no MPP can we also blame them say the choice of the day for the program so don't penny party to be in code he don't open na sada na yemte omane bo amane samosa pom ye di omo yi ano ti na attention ni nyina wo so enti be aban ne kwapo ya ade se obunya wo because no program no obia wa ase no meboa
sa ho no de me no police for na me blame omo me blame MPP for that because police MPP na de omo date call it was confirmed by the police.
Okay.
So the Ghana Police Service and as a security service no. And then consider kan ya and inti yakoba say the same day na no NSS demonstration no etimi ba so. So in my as I say at least be proposal to them unless there was a proposal by the MPP na amfa.
Okay.
We say minimum unhu the way abetiaka so we propose the chira say no this same date na da ye nkaedum afeda ye di afeda e de ama one more de we share kwotehwe ye no and the president will be busy na Juma will be busy you won't get them to serve them and as still our NPP chose to say they will still use that date there then you blame NDC you blame MPP say adan ye ka kire mo say that day we emwa and as still am choose the same day but as a police for also share high and omu said the same day na no even bibi betimesi because kromha there is no way a police service ebetimi grant and also betimi agya to me say o demonstration on babo ho ban on the day celebrating Independence Day never obia no betimi do demonstration ahye say on 6th of March no obey demonstration you can do obetimi aka so but police will stop you say that day no yen grant obetimi akọ court injunction because any police for na ma to me see any demonstration and I say omode yen say betumi provide security so if they think say on that said day no they will not be able to provide security what they will do is say they go to court no makwaje injunction but to say yeah the injunction to demonstrate say on this day no untimi because ye responsible say be provide security and that day ye ntimi possible so police for na say come stop that demonstration now come push it a day and I say a day after but I don't know the interest of the NPP for say na person mo message yes say o person wasem edru na anima na edrum panifu anima mensuro pinido penedo enti na sen ko mu decide hunu say okay yasem no ye pese ye demonstration no ye petition no etimi kokodru omampanyini anim and enti that day na the omampanyini because a day before na omampanyini wo Jamaica bontwene enti o free Jamaica baaye no that day no ade eche so a na ye saa 1 year yi no dia ma
enti before kwa 1 year ye manku
dabi ebinom koi ayi kwa koi Hackman me hu ni so enti ebia o say there are uncrophobia o mo no o me state binu ma manyo semon be no mo nya bi they are too mature to the stand say MPP hu pa na nka that day ni de na eni kwa so mo de sa ade we o ma hyede ato won president Bonny and ebesi say de kroma ade bia esi ne bia no esi nura no ebesi
NDC ni bi ko try TV so o say no of a catch and say ewo esi ni pa ba ko fie na
onye owuo ku akeke kura na ebesi ebia ebetumi aba say that day na ankasa no ebi kura na mo ye nkaye dumbi anase enigye bi dia celebrate mo political party no that will be the same day a political party bi so dey demonstration be show say NPP was formed officially in 1992 ebia obekọ bonso we di 30 years say NPP di 30 years atwam obetumi di 40 years ebia 50 once obia udi 40 years who celebrating but 50 years a year jubilee you know who celebrating in a grand star maybe that day na your 50th anniversary no not the same day no na political party dia na nyame ayo do say na wa abem na that same day no opposition and so I na dwene so obey demonstration chenchirenche e wo mem how will you feel it yeah man yourself sometimes I thought that we should also apply common sense any your conscience so no any ntimi enni ehun say no ade na yeah because message now person carrying across no oh yeah dan a day after or a day before you can still carry your message across till am catch you say petition no de call no na nya petition say be kan mampanyini sa e ya asam no na person mo ka kire Ghana for say Ghana no emu ayeden ya change chief justice judiciary no ya cheche nkrofo basa freedom of speech and afi NDC promises o make say o mo de be ma Ghana for muntimi farm Ghana these are basically in some non person mo ka kire Ghana for so now it doesn't necessarily mean say day aye occasion bi no na day aye bibi no on the same day na do message because message ni kwa na enim dada me meti krom ha no should I sit down for NPP to come and tell me say John Dramani Mahama promises o make ya no ontimi nyai obi anim me na me ntina kromo na me hu se amanyofo sha ase ye chechire nkrofo no say political witch hunting na start here minim eti na nya ne papa mu say o mbe choose the same day na eye 6th of August no na o mde aye de demonstration no dey
Omanhene say NPP still aye unattractive instead of them say o metena say no ma say e dey ade na ye ma Ghana for to abati aye ase MP for o monyi ntum so to opposition
unattractive no ejina niema bebiri so and a dependent angle awo no free awo dey ba say political party no so ka say MPP ya unattractive maybe he was looking at it from nano ebi anye nne because NPP be unattractive when they were in government when they were leaving government and be ma unattractive but enneya say see wo see no so obeka say unattractive ebe gina be a wo no di free oba unless e bi obeka say bi o mabato o moto ye no ma anto ni ye flag bearer o mko yi o ma anyi nipa na bi adodo no pe no na be mo watimi agina so say unattractive but say o can in general say NPP say o ye unattractive I don't know the angle of free oba because they are not in government so mo na wa ban mu say the mandate asho mo say okay we ni na onye na wa antimi anya then you say unattractive to Ghanaians but say no the Bema MPP are unattractive. Ayo omo elections omugusu omo ye no. So omo ye wie
kokon nkansa bodu verse ka de free fa so ha we guys bibi basa.
Say them guys are unattractive to party members and not unattractive to Ghanaians because so okay say obi ye in internal elections na ye unattractive unattractive to omo party ni mwanka say anti obo say ye elections ni wie na nipa dodo obi free mu a meaning say amanyuko no enye omo de biem or the common one befe but ebia the ordinary person so attention no may not also see that way did I say esenko ka say ebia internally MPP amanyoko ni say na be unattractive to their members because how they are doing their things right now say no and sheda nya attractive because abato omoto no ye impose nipa won crofo so we are there na ba be show kon and no the basa be because all members no and now the chichiri kuo na afi adodo omo wa abonte no so aba be kan it is our members na say sia no mum say sia e be unattractive to them it means say emma dodo no so e wa abonte no so no em form hu member jim say sia MPP ye unattractive I can see say within the party na nkasa mu niema bi o maye e bia nipa na ni kwa senka man be ye chairman o be ye chairman nipa ni kwa senka man be ye flag bearer and o ba be ye flag bearer sia dia ma enti sa unattractive no e go back to na no bi o ma mu bi o mbebu ye no na sa okọ outsider eno de be dan crofo timbasi si ankasa de eye bia internally and a party ne unattractive to them
was MP before monte say what opposition hwe mu subanya takashi semkeka aso omu fi say opposition no
opposition de o
mu zo moto
omunim
ede
no omunim zo moto opposition na o so ra no pa your mama kan so ra no pa o tifia ne ba ne bi chance na de unko adwuma no onim se o so na unko adwuma onim so opposition ena said near me cost war memo to who's out to opposition. But as to what you do a bit you a free opposition, no, and a because party be any opposition or nims or opposition or nim Nankadentina or even also a barbem onimpa so to opposition ba niema oye no ene be ma obi abisa sa na oni ya wuye no so de wuye kire se opposition na ote ana de be ma obi aka se o ye oniema enje so to opposition se opposition no niema ese o ye nyina ne se obeye niema be boy de obeba bam ti se wa anye sa niema na that is where that question comes in say oni ya o ye nkire se o to opposition unim se o to opposition but opposition ni bi aspiration ni se obetumi aba bam so I would do niema ebetumi apagya de maba so se wo nye sa niema na ebe ma obi be sa question now ye mi se NPP amajuko ni se de be ne be ma obi etumi aka se omo ye niema te se de omo to opposition and omo nye niema se omo refi omo so omo opposition opposition no niema ese se wo ye ni se wo de niema bi gu akwam to tell Ghanaians say now I am in opposition so you should give me the opportunity to come and correct the wrongs but if together you are with the person doing wrong no nyina ye wrong there then ebema ye hu say wono uda so unnim kra so opposition enti no na ebema de Omanhene asem kan ba bia meti ase firin say the NPP ye ni sesi a no omunyam provide bibi ombeka de a kire Ghana fo hu ni say ade a NDC ye mom ye ba ye bi now let me take you to asem Afenyo Markins kai ne back
okay
say John Dramani Mahama ba no abesesa Chief Justice whether emraso onya emraso let's talk about the change na say also opposition na say also ba be change na it means say you are not ready you don't see yourself say you are in opposition because opposition kasanko and aban nipa so kasanko it wo dey say oye ne say wo no krokro nkrofo no catch am say kwan a ebia nipa na fa so say ni say eyemra it is emra na ya adwuma ye de ne ye party ye di mra so ba say o kasa me ba me de ne baba de mean say o mfa mra nya adwuma hu anu ne bema obi ahu ni say no you are not ready and unye wadwene say obema Ghana for na hu ni say o to opposition eti asam no de o ka na bia wa nkyirem na afa ne say aka ne tra say akeka obo say de o tie nso say on what angle their point na free band no ebema wa hu ni say nipa ne say o to opposition on ne onim obi anu wa onim so opposition na say de o wa ban mu bia nim so ba wo ne ya obeye de niema na wo ye ebema enne Ghana for ajiwa dis okay now you want to move from opposition to position so anya ne sa dia de bia sa ankofo be
wa sama okay o say George Opoku Ponsa kan say bo say MPP for demonstration on by be on support any sa said tamakru was an appeal mo say enye mo so mo call appeal for chama wontumi mo so we sa kwa chama wontumi kwa bedi mo yaw nipa mo se mo ko ya appeal sin jame na appeal score ko na ye akotena asem so ja nipa mo se mo ntia se
me hu George asem no mani je ho na I support what he said say you see he who calls for equity no must come with clean hands and he say oh no o say oh ya appeal say nya obi so akoya appeal ni ya obi a say ne de na ya na nya de you must stop all the you know there's no need for your appeal because the moment I obey sa no o say o appeal now they kono meaning what you are telling Ghanaians they say in this country there's no need for appeal that is their impression we create no say obi ko appeal no odi nkunim na nya papa de na also ko appeal a expect say wonni nkunim eti ma wo so obi kan ya ka say chema wontumi kura te say the MPP for ye no mo demonstration mo de sa de na be wuro mo be dwa wo prison wo papa say won suma obi a o mo nya na sem ka on the appeal issue no eni kwa so mo kan because wo nipa ba akono e ba ha wo nam ha ade e chi so a wo nam ha wo nipa ba ako ya wo say court na wo nipa asem no so no wa ni ni yie enti asase yesa tena asem no so biem ne yesa di ne foforo wo say nipa kro na so obi so de ne de akọ ono so se court ani ni yie court nsa ntena na asem so na court hwe na asem ni biem na o se da bi se de bi si di asem no first ne da bi anko yie enti masanse sama adwene a o se no de enye yie enti ebibi sa ne ma na wo mu demonstration na double standard odwene ho a wonti ase sa nipa obe receive petition under your administration the same thing happen me say until say you betena so ne ya adwene say we want to correct the wrongs so na de say ya na beba because in your time no and I say in your era no Bank of Ghana the security head of security na mo obi so nko petition and ne obi so the aba also the presidential staff and the aba se nko me se bire bi beba wo ka ko duro kra the petition be ko onye obi akra de ba wo ba to atwene o mo the dustbin be ba be si wo na de anum wo wi ade open so if omo nyina betimi atena se now wrongs e si bebre let's correct the wrongs enu mo betimi abo anya za na koye preto enu we etine we aye we why na ka kira say MPP so nya opportunity ba kwanya aban mu sesi a omo nchi nipa we are painting the picture as if Hannah Dankwa Akufo did not jail people. O jail nipa bebre o. nipa bebreba because untumi no
a state in the jail or man say president in a jail and because it happened under the person's era.
Yeah, it happen wo era sa na tie say ne kanema bebre akoso a you cannot blame the president but because it happen wo ntini ase so obi ebe wu to wa fichira udin empamu da no enti under na nado danko Akufo-Addo administration ne era no ye jailing crofo bebre meaning say the system no and the jailing crofo bebre and the system na nkasa is also jailing people but because we believe in individuals more than the system it is say obi ni kokodam kura e wo obi time so ane de so bo no kwa akobo nipa kro but because of say chama wuntumi wunso ono no wodin e che ne storm ayi event ono na friend bibi Thompson snake any ade no ene omo maka no bebre no nti na omo de no enhye da meki waves ni bebre wo mframam no but odi obi tum obi so de obi atum e wo nso pen so Abraham mra na de nipa na kwa akotuma o so de wo ntia ase so why must you say wo de wo time no na obi aye clean no be the time no and obi akromfo the moment how this our mentality ni perception be two trim say NDC for there ya akromfo ne ba say ma omo nkrofo kodi dem na emo me de me nkrofo nyina ye sente ni kwa so obi adam no de eno de ye mfa nchechiro ma enye yi da ye ma mra ne nya adwuma say o time so onkrofo disika yemfo omuntum onkrofo sense ase yemfo omuntum we suba na ne nkrofo disika yemfo omuntum you see say we me say ma kan ba bi bebre say me support say yenkoso anjeli nkrofo we should keep on jailing them na obia ntena na konwa so yie ene ye de akonwa no ma na atimo abetena so yie but because ene aban ba ono ne nkrofo onjeli bi it is a rot we see ye nyina no omo ane ya sha ase ye de omu gina court ye prosecute om it did not start today. It started yesterday. Why didn't we prosecute them? Said there was attorney general. And the other one prosecute one there. So it means a government be of the day be an official didn't crop for on per se didn't crop for but you there's mun continue na mun protect you mu protect you more the Ghana for yes ye nyina say yes science our batum yes sir aban for beba no de o magum also bana anti ase also bi ba na so de nagum nti agum Ghana be ye agum Ghana be ye we di tum na we di atum we di tum na we di atum afi obon se time beba o nyina beka so ke ze de ye ma Ghana ni ntimi
say see an MPP Ashanti regional chairman ana ND for o ma jeli no ti an hwe yi a na the next MPP governor ba no am the MPP voter regional chairman so betum
no be depend on offense you see mo ma yem fan tu ye tirimu saa se e bia aban bi ba ya o de obi betum se ne MPP for omu kura positions chairman want to kura there so one kura position
no kura forest
no e ka say official position one kura bi but ya onkrofo bebre say Samuel Simmons no original minister for 8 years you na wa ne oyi achen akobe ti say wa anya bone a ye mfa wontum ba chama wontumi de no o admit say wa ye bone de ne ye de ne betum eti say ba say politicians na political party be jeli obi a it shouldn't based on hatred say me taunting am de otum but I said this time no people are painting the picture say because John Dramani Mahama wontumi di na tem no enti no de na kwa akotum fine ebetumi anya influence but that is not the main foundation on which chama wontumi dam say because court mu no
chama wontumi case obi anim case go dem
chama wontumi da odam no court no ba bia ni ho a friends judgment no uridi a ya twiro no mu say ukoka kire Professor Jena no opoku say ni oyebaifo enti ne de wakọ akotum kwadu e de ball ni nyina ne lawyers ya awe say eye ensase ene ne mining se mokokoye no no de dem so if say eno so ne ye gina de nkrofo atum de I support say ye nkoso an ye njeli omo na afi omo ntena se me say galamse ubi kakai mining be kakai e de aman nkrofo se ye koso ajeli nkrofo a mining e be kakai de aman nkrofo say eno bia o ye politician bia no obesuro kra say o me nko ho e na ne ba fast talk say ne ye hwehwem na mai we this guy me say next time ye tuma say kototo aburo kra wonko
Abusia for Bamenko kind some of the comments and we say free a champion Gideon was saying good day Shaibu and Koju, God bless you for the good work. Ken will definitely come and the law must work. Watch you live from Leicester Edase. Anna Kwame Abuagi said greeting from Columbus, USA. Shaibu and Koju, good job. God bless you Edase. Anna Frank Menya said Shaibu, I respect you. Yesterday I saw your program and you said the base will get 30%. Did you take red? Don't say that again. We will come and take the power to 50%. And then they make one. This is a more near. That's a munya over 30%. Come make a case. And I want to man red. Maybe I also what hey Ghana. And I said, "Opposite a good afternoon." I also was say, "I love the show." Yesterday, that was it. And the Daily News say, "Foxy always on point." Yeah, that's it. And I say, "Afenyo is crazy." Kwajabankwa.
That's easy.
It's a so bra chama won't me. It's all kwa appeal.
Oh yeah.
And I must send the bill. And there tum say, Omanhene the bill once assembly in the P ne koso. Now, o share judge for Chief Justice. I say. The only legal vacation on trust in some ya. Sama me kukuvite a cowby and how much on a besantina bail.
Me angasa bill nankasa no bail application with the atumka and I don't share that support it and many people say I don't share that support it. And they say yes I be continue near maybe I yentimi yeah. Oh say uncle for be I do matum or more cases no so mutimi appeal e be kro omunya lawyers so betimi appeal dia ma omuni sika o betimi dia kwa appeal but because chama wontumi e wodin chama wontumi wo influence dinti no ono na lawyer for the bail application kwa akotum say whereas the appeal no eguso a ekoso no yemma ne bail no o metena fie yes emremu no saa na tie but I'm asking say say see had not 20 years yeah. Say your money bail, I may be naive about some American because I'm not a lawyer. Say your money is a bail, ni appeal, it take time. Yeah. Not court no at a appeal no sa legal gymnastics no any man koswa na it take 5 years. Yes. Na appeal in timing kind. Yeah. Na fe ya kwa kansem ni wie na se da bi appeal no and so dia.
Yes an koka ni shimo.
Yen san fa no gotuma 5 years na obedi no ofie no okote ya na aso okoheden. I don't get it. What I'm presenting him be say. Eti me no what I support ne say then say sanity appeal no mom na say concentration no ko ho ne ye kan ntem. Do you get it? Yeah. Because a court untumi lawyers no any evidence bia na say any bibi o betumi dia ya o mo de be call appeal na that should be their focus. O mo ma appeal no mom no nko show na asam ne yanka nwie na waja appeal no mom de ato say me kokọ me de bail application mom na de akọ akotum is like concentration na say wo client no e be ba abontene that is ade here ho enti o ba abontene wi a afi ni wo be ka che say wo call ba graduation na de acho kwotro obadi
you no de ken kwaso ko chemu
o ko kwotro obadi e wo de nursery na afi ye be hwa kiki na asem na traveler na ko 4 years na ko 5 years ye beto aba Ghana how who knows who is going to win the next election ni ye to aba na say NPP ko win ya no prosecute
no
na case na die tisi wo hu strategy the lawyers want to do ti Ghana hana nkasa no me no nipa e be ko evidence be say ye ketua bi kiti bi because aseni e wa ha no yemfa no kura ne sometimes e to da mra no kura nje ase eye use adwene no brains 99 brains ne de to the lawyers person mu ye nyina na say chama wontumi should go home
onko didi
onya kofie wi a then the next line of action will be say ye be both delay test wa asem no ho saa na traveler etu be hu an say bia na ye the steady system they say aka 2 years o
yeah
na ye koto aba 82 years asem no betimi delay ni abota test na fe abatu aduru this abatu aduru we na se koto aba na se government sa and we sure say no untu be sa gonza won bim we wie na asem no
ye to aba wie ya etisa na ono ko pi
that make us say omo the bail application ko tum no court grant no kofia na fe appeal no so omuguso ya na take 2 years still na appeal ni nyanka nwie na ya to aba me de ya asem to na pa aban na sesa na NPP aba aban mu a wontumi be sa konse wo mu wonfa ankrankwa wonfa to biem na ese case no eno an say the next attorney general be ba no no akokọ because someone says they say no the state versus wontumi so the state no so no it is the attorney general that constitution and man say 2 minutes or represent state no the attorney general be say state no is no more interested in chama wontumi case ti atwam
abusia for ote kojo amankwa force in kamedin e de shaibula sisi Austin Bema ana tra camera chi na kwakudua DJ Sense enso beta ya chi ye be share da foforo
Obi.
No, I'm in chair me bossy. What I say now, Tim Corner, my boss be ne papa dam pempa gidi. Isaac of Usel3ss, Ike Papa, on a general manager, the ma, baby, our quarter, you free by Sanja Niger radio station or Atobu FM. Atobu, on a general manager, Ike Papa. Ne papa dam pem gidi nyame ya adoma da bia fe kura no bedi no 1 week no ofia sankare ha ya baria sankare baria ho anti ho na oh yeah o se men kan kire o se nyame ya adoma da ben kura mem se Monday ya 10th August okay na be koso wa sankare Chief Palace wa anti Isaac Ofosu Asante ne papa no so di opanyini Isaac Ofosu se o de ne to ne ba anti manager ma yemfa solid television so na yema oni abusuani nyina ya akọ asankare abusuani nyina yema mu nyina ya akọ se nyame ya adoma 1 week ne beba so Monday a ebe na yema mu ya akọ na yema mu hyede nyame ne de ma ono anaje papa si o ya na na fom ye
kwa wa check class obaje no wa check se pa na nyini
I think say wa nyini se na dey asa na person okay 70 say nyini za o
70 na ye 6 ya beto so a
70 say bible dey na person dey adwuma say Bible say unfi na obenya na sase and this say wakwada yo to say o keka kwa the 40s ah nti person ka za kan 30 years and then za brabo ni baby ti no ya fancy ana ya sorry
if I'm not in a Ashanti region want to be in a future seminar on Fancy NDC for New Year. Oh, 2020. 2016, we didn't vote because I was in Ashanti region. Yes. 2020, Mama Ashanti region. How many votes? And I'm losing. Okay, will be an all good party.